Hi everyone, this is Mohit and welcome back to Engineers Tech Up channel. So I'm going to start a new series like interview programming question for common question like which is asked in the MNC company, and all the questions are common. So the first question, just give me a second. The first question is how to find the duplicate character in a string in Java. So in this video, like in this question, we can do the multiple ways we can write the code, but here I'm going to write the code by using hash map concept, and mostly the interviewer is asking to write the code by using the hash map. So I have given some steps how to create you know this code, and we having the some steps we have to follow. Then we can move in the practical part. And this question is asked, many MNC company when I was also attending the interview, and they're asking the same question and repeated question. And this is very important question. If you are attending the interview, you have to work for programming question. Okay. So first question is the first steps is create a hash map containing. First, what you have to do, you have to create a one hash map. So what you have to key, you have to pass your character type and it and its occurrence as a value. Okay, converting this a string type into the char array, checking each char of str array. If character is present in char count and increment by its count by 1. Step 5, if char is not present in char count map, putting the char count map with 1 and its value. Another step, getting a set. Then after that we will use the set and containing all the keys of char count map. Another steps is like iterating through the set uh, char string, and if the char count is, one second, more than one, then it print the count. Okay, so these are the steps. If you are not able to understand this theory and step, but don't worry, we can move in the, this is the snapshot how we can develop the code. So let's move in the practical part. So just I'm going to create one class, and class name is like I'm just writing find char count in str. Okay, and just I will select this main method, and then we will create one you know function. So I will going to create one function like or method public static void. We have to not return anything. Find char count in str. So this is the your you know uh, I have made the static method, so I'm going to pass here a string str. And now after that, so this is the string. Now what I will do, I will create one uh, I'll do one thing. So first of all, I'm just creating one hash map, and I will take, this is your character. So here, just one second. So here you can see, so we can take this and we can take the key value as a char and integer. So now I will take character type. So first you can import here. Okay, and one second guys. So first import this. Why it is not coming? Has map, as map. Okay, let me char character and integer. So why this is not coming? I'm doing anything wrong. Let me check has map, but the suggestion is not coming for import. I'm not sure. Let me check has map. Okay, now it is coming. Yeah, sometime it's happened with Eclipse. Okay, so don't worry. And one and new, I will create a, just we have to import also, and I have written wrong here character. So Again I have written wrong, character, character. Okay, so here I took one hash map. I'm going to take key as a character and value as a string, and just I'm creating this object of hash maps. So let me create. And now, okay, after that, this string type we will convert into the char array. Okay, so c equal to str dot be having the method called to char array method. Okay, so we having the to char array method. So by using this to char array, we can convert into, I will explain the flow. Okay, first we can develop the code. Then after that, we will use here one in hash map. We having the, sorry, first we will iterate this. Okay, we will use a loop that is called for each loop and c. And now this c1. Okay, I will explain each line of the code. Please stay and just contains key, and we will pass c1 here. And here what I can do here, and hm dot put, then we can put c1. And now here we can put h1 dot get c and c1 plus 1. Okay, and now after that, we will use in else condition. In else condition, yeah, we can use here else condition. And this else condition I can do the same. And now I will do one thing here. Just I have to put one, and I will come on that, how it will work. First I'm going to develop this code. Now we will use one method is called key set method dot key set method, and it will return set of character. Okay, I will return character type set. So first import and set of character, and this is the character and this is your set. Just I'm writing variable name is a set, and here also I will use one for loop. And I will take, this is also character type, chars is character type, character. And c2 I'm writing just set. And now here what I can make the condition. So here we have to find all the element, right? So now just I will make one hm dot get of c2. Okay, and just I'm greater than 1. So here it will count all the value. Okay, if you want to be a remove, so I will come on that. Okay, so now after that what I can do, just I will print the value. Sorry, just you can write syso syso, and here we will print c2 and dot. And here we have to hm dot get off. Get off I will write c2. So just let me check my flow of the code is correct or not. Yes, it is correct. And here I will come on that. So okay, so now I will call this method. Okay, so how to call this method? You can call this method directly. This is your static method, and I will pass here some value. Okay, I'm just finding Java. I'm writing 2 times Java, and what I will write m. Okay, and just this. Okay, so I think how it will print and this value. Okay, so here this value will print. So let me execute, then I will explain this code. So let me execute first. Okay, you can see all the occurrence we are able to find here. How many times it will come? 4 times, v 4 times, j 2 times, and m times. Okay, so let me understand this. Okay, let me explore this how it is going to work. Okay, so if you are not able to understand any code, then we can do the debugging. Okay, so I'm just making one debug point here. Okay, this is the debug point, and run as a debug mode. Okay, so I'm just going to run as a debug mode. So you can see it will launch in the another screen, so I don't want to go for the another screen. So here my code in your debug mode. If you are not able to understand any code, you can debug yourself and you can understand the code flow. So you can see here we having the a step 5 and a step hover. So I will do here a step. You can press a step into, sorry, a step into. You can see now this is your method, right? And this control will go here. Understood, right? So you can see here what is the input you are going to pass. This is there. Okay, so this input I'm going to take from here, and after that I took one hash map. You can see this is your empty hash map, and here key as a character and value as a integer. Then what happened, this is the empty, then after that we have converted into the this a string into the char type of an array. You can see, just you can do mouse over. So let me, I will press, I will do a step over. You can see now this code is executed. You can say this is your empty hash map, right? And after that you can press again. I will press F, you know, uh, F6 you can also press, or you can just do a step over. You can say this a string type we have converted into the character type. You can just mouse over for this, you know, you can see, right? This is converting into the char array type. How? By using the to char array. Here what the condition we have written, here the condition is we are iterating each character by using the for each loop. Okay, the for each loop what it will do, you can just press F6. Okay, it will check this character is already present is in hash map or not. Contains key is a method. It will check, you know, it will return the boolean type, and you can see return if the map contain the map if the a specified key, right? If it is there, then it will return true, otherwise it will false. So this character is not there, then it will store, it will go in the else block. Okay, you can see now again it will go for the this loop. Again it will check this character is there or not. So first character is J is not there, then again A is already not there. You can see again the it will go and it will add in your map. You can see here map. Now J is added, and now you can see if I will go again, you can see another is J is also, A is also map, and J is also map here. Again it will check another character. So another character, you can see what is the another character, V is not there, right? We are storing, nothing is there. This is the empty map, right? So you can see, right? So now we can see again it is mapped. Again you can see here, just go here, you can see J is mapped. So there is no, this is the empty map. But if you will, you can see now Java, and now it will increase the value 1. You can see JAVA, A is already there, right? So if A is there, then it will enter in this block. Again you can go, and you can again it will see. So now if you have a repeated, then it will come here and it will add the value is 1. Got it, right? You can see now the count is increased too, because A is already present. In contents it will check C1 character is already there, then it will get dot C1 dot 1. It will add this. Again you can see. So like that you can just, I'm doing the same thing. Like that you can debug the code and you can understand the control flow, how this code is working. You can see now all this we have store all the character using the occurrence by using this simple logic. So this logic will do, if empty, then it will add, if already there it will add one number, right? Occurrence. Now what I'm trying to do, this map is going to convert into the key. We are rectified the key here. How? By using the key set method. Key set method will return the set of character. And again what I'm trying to do here, again I have used this loop, and you can see again rectifying, and it is going to check. So here you can see now, so you can see now we are, it will print the value, then it is checking the, you know, get of value, right? Key value, and it is giving the condition, and it will check. Okay, so here you can see what the condition you have given. H1 get C2 greater than equal to 1. So all the value will be print here. If you have a duplicate also, if you have a one occurrence also, it will print here. So now we are going to print this value. Okay, so if someone will ask, no, I don't want to, I want to only print the duplicate value. Okay, just you can make it like this. So here you will print the duplicate value. I will tell you later. Like that you can debug the code and you can understand. Now control is, so if I will execute this code, you can see now the same output is coming. We are printing occurrence of each character. If you are not able to understand any code, you can debug and you can understand. Now I don't want to print, I want to print only duplicate value. So just I will remove one and you can see now if I will run this, you can see now only duplicates are printing. So that's all about of this session, guys. So you can see right how to find the duplicate character. The question is how to find the duplicate character. So here, you know, we are able to find the duplicate character, and this is very common question. Okay, and here you can just put the condition as per the requirement, and definitely you will having a uh, more clarity about that. So that's all about of this session, and please share, subscribe my channel, and coming days I will upload new common interview question, programming question for that. So lastly I will say please share and subscribe my channel and press bell icon. So if I will upload any videos, then you will get notification. You can go in my YouTube channel. Okay, and many people are struggling real time interview question and answer. If you are the manual tester, or if you work in the different profile, or you are searching job as a automation test engineer and you are not able to crack your interview, so you can just go for my engineers tech hub channel name. You can search on the YouTube or you can search on the Google, you will get it. So I have made the many playlist here. You can explore your Java concept also. Here this is the I found the issue with many people are asking the real time interview question and answer. So if you are struggling, like if you are very good in the technical but you are not able to give the real time interview question and answers, you can see, you can follow my channel. What the challenges you have faced, what is your roles and responsibility, tell me about yourself, how to do preparation for your technical round, what the skill set, what is the skill set required, what is the agile process, what is this, everything you will get it. So please share and subscribe my channel, and you will get notification. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.